The Battlefront 3 news and campaign is heating up once again.
It's working!
You might have seen my video from the other day talking about how we've smashed the player counts on PC on Steam. Well, things have gone even crazier since then. We've also got new comments from former Battlefront developers and more people jumping on board to support Battlefront 2 and keep our dream of Battlefront 3 alive. Even me posting stuff on Instagram about how I went to Hoth the other day, went to the snow, and so many of the comments are about Battlefront 3. I love this. I can't wait to see more of this. And maybe one day I'll be able to run around on Hoth in Battlefront 3. Hey everyone, it's Andrew. Battlefront 2's player count on Steam is still going absolutely nuts. The other day when I made a video talking about breaking the player count, the all-time peak was just over 20,000, which was achieved on that Saturday, just like 3 or 4 days ago. And now we're at 35,000. Which happened today, just a few hours before I'm recording this video. And this is largely due to Battlefront 2 being on sale on Steam, currently being 90% off. In Australia, it's $5. Where you might be, it might be cheaper, it might be $3 or $4. And this sale lasts until July 10th. So basically for the next 2 or 3 weeks, I think Battlefront 2's player count, especially on PC and Steam, is going to continue to stay high, continue to stay consistent, and continue to break new records. As I stated the other day, I think this is a genius idea on EA's part. If they're the ones who decided to put the game on sale on Steam, the timing for this could not be more perfect. Just as so many people had returned to Battlefront 2 over the past few months, following the events of May the 4th, following Battlefront 2's Resurgence Day, following all the hype surrounding Battlefront 3, as soon as that started to dip off, EA are like, nah, let's put the game for sale on Steam again and give this thing another boost. Credit to whoever did this at EA. Love you. Thank you so much. Because once again, we're just keeping Battlefront 2 alive, keeping alive the hype surrounding Battlefront 3 and the potential future of the Battlefront franchise. And this is basically the biggest thing to happen to Battlefront 2 on PC since the game was free a few years ago on the Epic Games Store, which I believe also saw so many people returning to the Battlefront. And also, if you haven't bought Battlefront yet, for whatever reason, how are you watching this video and you don't own Battlefront? But now is the time. It's 90% off on Steam. Even if you don't have a PC now, maybe just buy the game on Steam so that if you ever get a PC, one day you can play on PC. The more sales this thing gets and the more people are playing, the higher the player counts, the more likely it is they will end up making Battlefront 3. Never has the Kylo Ren meme been more relevant. In the Battlefront Reddit, there's also been some discussion of Battlefront 2 being featured at the Game Awards, which I don't think is even possible, considering I'm pretty sure the only category Battlefront 2 could be nominated for is Best Ongoing Game. And they're not updating it anymore. They haven't updated the game in over 5 years now. And yet, it's currently one of the most popular games in the world. Kind of mind-blowing, isn't it? And if I'm being honest, there are two sides to this. Part of me is frustrated that EA are raking in all this money right now, and Disney and Lucasfilm, for something they left untouched. So many players still returning to the game. Even if they're selling the game for only $5, they are still making so much money because of how many new players are buying the game, how many new players are joining. But the other side of that coin is that so many people are getting to see and appreciate the work the developers have put into this game. Battlefront 2 in some ways was ahead of its time. Imagine Battlefront 2 released today. Imagine it released in 2025 as the game as it is, and we'd never played the 2017 version. It just dropped today as it is. It would be a huge success. So many people would be on board with it. And if it didn't suffer from the loot box microtransaction fiasco that happened at launch, it could potentially become one of the most successful Star Wars games ever made. It already is that. But just imagine, I think that's also where a lot of the potential for Battlefront 3 is. If they launched the game in 5-6 years from now, and we haven't had another multiplayer Star Wars game basically since Battlefront 2, which will be like 10 or more years, I think enough time will have passed that people have craved a Battlefront multiplayer shooter experience like this, and there will be no chance of it not being successful. It's a money printer, man. Someone's just got to do it. Someone's just got to do it.
Just do it!
Former Battlefront 2 developer Ben Walk also recently shared on Reddit a few ideas for Battlefront 3 and potential possibilities for what they were working on with Battlefront 2. Half of this is a joke, but someone asked, what are your thoughts on the Darth Jar Jar theory, to which he replied, Gungan Hunt mode, final encounter. So Darth Jar Jar would be the final encounter in a Gungan Hunt mode. I would see that. Battlefront 2 2005 essentially had a Gungan hunt mode where it was super battle droids versus Gungans on Naboo. There was no Darth Jar Jar, but I would love to see that happen. He also said it's common for any live game to have a lot of plans. Star Wars is a big galaxy and there's lots to see and do. And the other day on Reddit, he also responded to a few user comments asking about the future possibilities of EA ever developing Battlefront 3. And I really respect and appreciate his response here, him just being completely truthful and honest about the situation and his potential involvement in it. He said, "I've been asked this a lot over the last few weeks, but in truth, there is little I can say. I'd like to think that over the years, I've pushed the boundaries of openness and transparency at times. I often dip in and out of the gray zone, but some topics are ones I do try to avoid, even if I would like to participate. I'm sure EA developers, Battlefront devs, former Battlefront devs see things all the time that they're like, oh, I wish I could share this. Oh, it would be so great to just tell the people what's going on." He also said, "I'm aware that anything I say can end up in a YouTube video, taken as gospel or even spun into something that it isn't, end up on press sites and the like. A harmful and well-meaning comment could end up becoming the complete opposite. I'd hate to see DICE producer says XYZ and that causes damage to the community." I don't think anything anyone has said in recent times has done any damage, but I respect that they understand the boundaries of this. But here's the silver lining. Let's just say that I hear you, have seen all the comments and watched all the videos. The last month and a bit has brought so much joy to see so many enjoy the game and community that I care so deeply about. I told you guys, people working at EA, people working at Lucasfilm and Disney, they're hearing us. They're seeing all of the hype around Battlefront 2 and our desire for Battlefront 3. The fact it is the most anticipated game potentially ever at this point, apart from maybe GTA 6. So many fans want to see it happen, and it's so good to get some more official confirmation that they are listening. He was also asked, are you not allowed to have a say on the current state of the game or even a suggestion to management? To which he once again transparently replies, such conversations don't usually happen publicly. If anything is happening about Battlefront 3 in the background, which surely it is, if there is any discussion or any murmurings going on at EA, at Disney, at Lucasfilm, and for now the developers and publishers aren't able to tell us anything. The only thing we can continue to do is talk about the game, play the game, and keep this community alive, keep this campaign going. Together, brothers, we're in this together. But recently, we've been getting a lot of help with this because it's getting to the point where even NBA players are playing Battlefront 2 and streaming Battlefront 2. Kyrie Irving this past week was playing Battlefront 2. He streamed it on Twitch. He's also on YouTube.
I'm telling you, I love this game because I want to have a big LAN competition with this, man. I want to play the best Battlefront 2 players in the world.
And I believe he's also talked about his desire for them to make Battlefront 3, that they should bring back Battlefront.
I want them to make a Battlefront 3 already, bro. You keep playing with my emotions. You keep playing with my... So I'm going to keep playing this game.
And when you get to a point like this where someone like him with so much influence, so many followers is talking about it, then there's no way the developers and publishers aren't hearing more about it, aren't listening to this noise. This is like what I was talking about a few weeks ago, where if this campaign that we're doing here is going to be successful, it needs to go mainstream, and this is the perfect example of it going mainstream. You got a basketball player, NBA player, talking about how he wants Battlefront 3. Are you kidding me? Guys, we are succeeding. This is all because of you. This is because of the support, because of the comments, because you keep playing the game, because you keep talking about the game, because you keep coming to watch my videos, because you're sharing Battlefront 3 everywhere. This is the reason we're getting to the point where it's going mainstream and more people are hearing. So once again, man, I'm so passionate about this. Man, I'm so excited about this, but keep it going. I can't believe it. Like, I'm getting emotional just thinking about it, thinking about the fact we're having this kind of influence that, I don't know, man, these kinds of people are getting involved. That's so exciting. That is so exciting, man. It all means something. It all means something. Even if we don't get Battlefront 3 at this point, after everything we've been through here, even if we don't end up getting the game made, at least we know they're hearing us. At least we know they're talking about it. At least we know we tried to make it happen. But man, it would be crazy to not make Battlefront 3 at this point. In the meantime, guys, if you have PC and you just bought the game on Steam, I would really recommend going and trying out some of the Battlefront 2 mods, especially mods like Battlefront 2 Expanded, Battlefront Plus, Kyber, all of that. There's so much cool stuff. Realistic Overhaul. There are so many cool mods. I've made videos about them. You can find them on my channel. Go and watch them. Go and install. Go and play. There is so much fun to have because essentially that's fans creating the Battlefront we never had, creating the Battlefront 3 we don't have yet. There's new characters, new heroes, new everything added to the game. It's so good. But for now, man, Battlefront 3 is so alive, Battlefront 2 is so alive, and let's just keep this ball rolling. Please come follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Discord, TikTok, everywhere. I'm going to be talking more about Battlefront, sharing updates over on those platforms as well. Watch this video for more Star Wars and Battlefront. Subscribe if you haven't already so I can get to 1 million before Battlefront 3 comes out. And thanks so much for watching. Always remember,
stay bombastic.